Hey, everyone. It's Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. How are you doing this evening? Sorry for being late. I just came over from my other live that I just did. I did a movie review on my second channel about the Fast and the Furious 9. If you saw my other video, from this past Sunday, you saw that I did a self-care day. I went to the movies with my best friend, and we saw Fast and the Furious 9. I love that franchise. It's my favorite franchise. My second favorite franchise is Resident Evil soundtrack franchise. Okay, why I can't? I know I just. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey. Hey, Trisha Chanel. Thank you. Welcome back, sis. Welcome back. Good. Welcome back. Also, check out my last video. That's where I was telling everybody, hey, check out my last video. My self-care video. Come on in the room. Hey, come on in. Thank you. How you like my new Bonnet? Darryl said earlier, welcome to the moon. So made by my friend Kia, KEY SIG. If you DM her on Instagram, and they are $30. You pick out different patterns. It's $6 with hey Mookie. You also will brain freeze or ADHD moment. I don't know. You will get $6 for shipping and handling. Okay, so I got this one, and I think on my next pay period, I'm gonna get another different design. So, okay. So come on in the room. Please hit the like button. Please share this live. Okay. Hey, Nita B, stress free. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, money gonna get me? She gonna get got if she don't stop pestering with people. I don't know who that lady was. She posted on her IG. Like, you don't know that lady. Okay, you don't know that lady. You posting them up there like that. Also, check out my most recent Black Music Month about Lil Nas X. In June, I have been celebrating or highlighting Black LGBTQ singers and musicians who have made an impact on American music. And some of them you know, and some of you don't know. Some of you are going to be really surprised about. Okay, I'm trying to paste this in the chat for y'all. Please. Come on in the room. So, giving people some time to catch up with us. Let me see. All right. Come on. Hey, Knowledge TV. Thank you for coming on over. Has everyone got their drinks? Please join. Right now. Okay. So how was y'all's Monday and Tuesday going? Hey, Betty Yellick, thank you so much for coming back here with me. Hey, I like my new bonnet. I picked up. I picked it today. I usually have the kid take off one, but I got a black one this time. I'm gonna get a different design the next time. Come on, come on, come on. Please, if you can, share this out. Come on in the room. Okay. So before we get into Monique and Sha'Carri, first I want to get into a little bit about getting to Britney Spears. And I'm putting her in the same paying her with these three because I feel like it kind of goes with the theme is that women's bodies are kind of like being policed or being somehow controlled or under surveillance. Okay. I feel like there's this pressure put on not only, women like Britney, who has lots of money, she's an entertainer, but also Black women with bonnets like mine, or maybe not so quite like mine, and on people like Sha'Carri. She's a track star, but people are shaming her body, or they're doing the thing that they did to Serena Williams. They're trying to do it to her, and we really need to stop having this type of history repeat itself. Okay. And if you saw by my thumbnail, uh, hold on, I'm trying to. Is that why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Are we helping the situation or we're hurting the situation? And I feel like we are not helping the situation. We're actually making it worse. And I think we are maybe painting too broad of a stroke on what these women, what's going on in these women's lives. And that's what I want to address. Because here you have, like I said, you have a superstar, millions of money, beloved all over the world, but she has to go to court to tell them, hey, I'm okay now to take care of myself, take off this conservatorship, which they put it on her, just going back to some things. Okay. So, gonna go. So let's get started with Britney. Okay. Oops, I did it again. Obviously, it's a slave for you. Here's Britney. Pretty Britney. Hey, Britney. Hey, Mookie. This is Britney Spears. Britney, I think Lynn Spears. And it says the case of Britney Spears has turned a harsh spotlight on conservatorship, the legal arrangement under which her father controls her finances and her life. Spears, this was last week, requesting the end to the long-running conservatorship, saying she is exploited, can't sleep, is depressed, and cries every day. All I want is to own my money for this to end. Spears' conservatorship dates back to 2008, stemming from a mental health crisis at the time. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but I do remember Britney had broken up with Justin Timberlake. She I think got married to Kevin Federline, Shantae Jackson's baby daddy. He was a background dancer. They had 2 kids. We saw her driving with her kid on her lap. At one point, she cut off all her hair. She was throwing an umbrella at paparazzi. She was really in a bad place. Okay, and she was kind of like the pop princess at the time. She had kind of been handed the baton by Madonna, and so she was in a really bad place. And so they created this conservatorship where her father would basically be in control of her finances and make sure she gets treatment, pay her bills, help with getting her gigs so she could work. And that, like I said, it's been since 2008. It's 2012. It's 2021. It's been 13 years. So I can see why she's like, hey, I can do this stuff on my own now. I don't need this arrangement anymore. So this arrangement requires her estimated $60 million fortune to be controlled by her father, who has legal power to negotiate business opportunities and other financial arrangements. Since 2019, Jody Montgomery, a professional appointed by the court, has acted as temporary conservator over Spears' personal matters. To understand more about, okay, they spoke with someone about conservatorship. So basically, let me see what a conservator, a court case where a judge appoints a responsible person or organization to care for another adult who cannot care for himself or herself or manage his or her own finances. Yeah, so the judge grants the conservatorship. The conservator can assume the powers authorized under the order for the duration and scope that is established. So like I said, it's been 13 years. She's tired. She wants. Okay. And it says when a person becomes a conservatee, he or she does not necessarily lose the right to take part in important decisions affecting his or her property and way of life. All I can't say the word. All conservatees have the right to be treated with understanding and respect, to have their wishes considered. They all have basic human rights, as well as the right to be well cared for by you. Conservatorship means the court is taking away the civil liberties from one person and giving them to someone else. But it is the court weighing into the person's life and saying you, as a person with a disability, are no longer able to make decisions about yourself and livelihood, such as where you live and how you support and feed yourself. And we are putting someone else in charge of making those decisions. Okay. And it said conservatorships are usually for people who have some type of severe cognitive impairments or older people who have severe dementia. Hey, Butterfly, welcome. Guardianships are also appointed for people with significant developmental ability. So think about this. Spears is 39 years old. She's an older millennial. I'm like 4 years older than her. So for 13 years, since she was 26, she has had a conservatorship. She's been a teen. She's been a pop star since she was in her teenage years. Okay. And she's spent the last 13 years releasing albums, judging the X Factor, making an estimated $138 million performing in Las Vegas. And she says, I shouldn't be in a conservatorship if I can work and provide money and work for myself and pay other people. It makes no sense. The laws need to change. It says, not all the facts are not in the case, but Spears' situation is far from typical. And it says, it does seem unusual that you have a person who is capable of going out and doing other kinds of professional things she was doing, who is found to be totally incapable of managing either her personal or property affairs. Thank you so much. It's from Kia's IG. Contact her on G. She makes the bonnets. She said experience of the conservatorship has even prevented her from getting married and trying to get pregnant. Oh wow. I was told right now in the conservatorship, I'm not able to get married or have a baby. I have an IUD inside of myself right now, so I don't get pregnant. I wanted to take the ID out so I could start trying to have another baby. But this so-called team won't let me go to the doctor to take it out. They don't want me to have any more children. So basically, this conservatorship is doing way more harm than good. Oh my! Because if she gets pregnant, she can't. I mean, she's gonna have to limit her activity. Like you said, she's making $138 million in Las Vegas. So yeah, she's. And so they're trying to come up with alternatives. So the singer has been suggesting as early as 2014 that her father be removed from his prime role in the conservatorship. And in 2020, she asked the court to suspend her father from his role as conservator. She refused to perform if he remained in charge of her career. A family member is often named as a conservator. Courts oversee the guardianship. A court member would periodically interview the individual in the conservatorship and determine the conservator is acting properly. In Spill's case, a wealth management company has been added in recent years as a co-conservator for her finances, where her father remains the main conservator for all other aspects of her life. Okay, she said, okay, y'all. Hey, Gloria. Okay, so this is what I think the court need to do. They said they can get an investigator. Go in there, talk to the dad, investigate. Then come back to the court and say, this is what we should do. She's 39 years old. She hasn't had another episode as far as we know. She's just asking, and she's making all of this money, because she is Britney Spears. I'm saying she's going to make money. But like she said, she can't get married and have a baby if she wants. I mean, I understand. Because the other two babies, those were surprises, I have to admit. Because Jennifer Lawrence is not probably the best choice for a baby daddy. I'm sorry. If you don't know who the other baby mama is, it's Shantae Jackson, who was on Oisha. She was also in one of the Tyler Perry movies, Medea's Funeral. Yeah. And by the way, Jennifer Lawrence was dating her or with her when Britney kind of got involved with him, and she knew that he was in a relationship with her and had kids. Okay. It said that her father has his own staff and pays them with her money, plus the doctors that her father approved for keeping her medicated and feeling lifeless. Probably one of the ones who put that IUD in her too. Damn. So you hear about stuff like this, like with child stars as children, but as adults. Oh, margarita. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I wonder when they go back to court. But then now her sister, ironically, who has not said anything in these past 13 years about this conservatorship, is coming out in support of her. Other stars have come. Her baby daddy, her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, in support. Even her ex-boyfriend, Justin Timberlake, said she needs to be in control of her life. Christina Aguilera wrote a letter saying that she needs to be in control of her life. She understands being in a place where other people are in control and you just want to be doing your creative thing. So there are other people who are pouring out support for her. As of today, it looks like that she is vacationing in Hawaii, trying to do some self-care because this whole appearance back at court is really messed up her emotions. And like it said in the article, she's been depressed and crying every day because she can't be in control herself. So yeah, I believe he's probably keeping her medicated, keeping the IUD in, probably having people watch her and report back to him. Because I could see like in 2013 when she got the conservatorship, that maybe it would last a couple of years until she got her stuff together. But 13 years? Really? What the hell was Thanksgiving like at their house? Did she even go? I don't know. It's just y'all pray for Britney. I'm my thing is I just want the court to decide like, hey, can she have more control over her life? Is she fit mentally? Then y'all need to take the daddy off of there. Daddy needs to come off of there. Okay? That's what I think. What do y'all think? One, should Britney stay on the conservatorship? Or two, should she no longer have a conservator? Ooh. Got this from Torchies. I'm about to read it from Torchies. You can do it to go now in Texas with alcohol to go. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. One, she still needs a conservator, or two, she doesn't need a conservator anymore. Please do like. Thank you for hitting the like button. Appreciate that. Y'all check out my video from Black Music Month, and also my lady self-care video from today. But yeah, I'm just like, what y'all gonna do? Are y'all still here? Or is there a delay? One, no conservator. One, keep the conservator, or two, no conservator. He's 39 years old. It's been 13 years. They should have had an exit strategy or something. Something. Are y'all still here? Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right. So okay. Mental health is ongoing. She is able to do so well because of the team around her. I think she should have more control over her life with support. I like that. Because they have her on the schedule. They have her going to the doctor. They have her working. You know, so she needs that same support. But she, like you said, she needs to have more and more control. And maybe it needs to be phased in. Like, okay, this year you're gonna have this control of yourself. The next year, okay, we're gonna do this. Until finally you have all the control yourself, so we know that you're okay. Hey, Sha'Carri site, thank you so much. We were just talking about Britney Spears asking the court to take her father, remove the conservatorship over her. She's 39 years old. She's been on a conservator she's had a conservator since 2008 when she had her mental break. And she's asking the court to let it go. Like, hey, I don't want to be in control. I don't want my father to be in control of things anymore. Yeah. So come on in here. I don't know if you see, I put my self-care video into. Yeah, I feel for her so much. I've been in Rivian elementary school. See? She can make money. If you have her going out there performing and making money, why can't she have more control with it? Okay. I feel the judge should keep him on at 40% for about 2 years. And then if she improves, he should remove fully. If not, the 40% should go to Britney to 100%. I like that. Yeah, 40% for 2 years, and then do another 40, and then yeah. Hey, Stephanie Collins. I agree. I was just about to say that. I need to know more about the split of Brick's case, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So let me put the article. This is from NPR. So you guys can read more of it yourself about Britney Spears' conservatorship. But right now, I just pray for her. Hope everything works out. Yeah, that's what the article said, that she has rights as a conservatee. But she's just asking them to take the whole conservative away. Yeah, if he's spending it on other things to control her, yeah, and the ward is allowed to have a voice that matters. Yes, you're absolutely right. Y'all like my Bonnets? I like my Bonnet. Yeah, she's not supposed to be his extra check. Or he's not supposed to be using her finances to pay everybody else. You got your own bills. You're supposed to be paying hers. Uh-huh. But be paying hers. Okay. Do y'all got y'all drinks ready? Oh, no problem, Stephanie. Glad you can make it. Okay. So I'm actually gonna skip one. I'm gonna skip Monique. I'm gonna use Monique to last because there's gonna be a lot of stuff I gotta say about this. So I'm gonna go to Sha'Carri Richardson. Okay. So I need to find the other post. Sha'Carri Richardson is from Texas, and she, as well as Simone Biles, who's a gymnast here from the Houston area, they have been competing in the Olympic trials. And she, and just like Simone, will be going to the Tokyo Olympics to represent the United States. But I want you to see I gotta find it. Dang it. I hope I can find it. I saw someone on Facebook put a message that I did not like at all. That I did not like whatsoever. Okay. And I just, like I said, about controlling um controlling women's bodies. And I just have this problem with you just someone is upset. This young lady, and hold on, I'm trying to find the man's and I just want to ask y'all who are in the audience. I didn't know they were changing the laws for conservatorship. It seems like Britney's case may be the reason why it's necessary. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes, Stephanie Collins. She's bad as fuck. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to read an article about Sha'Carri Richardson. Okay. And what you see here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it said the first sprint secured Sha'Carri Richardson's place at the Tokyo Olympics. This is from June 20th. The second one might have been even sweeter. After winning the 100-meter final at the U.S. Olympic Track and Field trial Saturday with a time of 10.86 seconds, yelling in celebration as she crossed the finish line, Richardson took off into the stands. She scaled the concrete steps at Hayward Field, rounded the corner to section 119, where her grandmother, Betty Hart, was waiting and smiling. Then Richardson, one of the fastest American women ever, celebrated in the only way that felt right to her in the moment. She gave her grandmother a hug. My grandmother is my heart. My grandmother is my superwoman, Richardson said. Honestly, that was one of the biggest goals in life, to have her see me compete in one of the highest levels and be successful. Richardson, 21, has said Harp has been a constant presence in her life from her childhood in Dallas to her brief college stint at LSU when she won a national title. The sprinter has fond memories of the time they spent cooking together or just watching TV shows. She was always there. From day one up until now, always being in my corner, no matter what I did, no matter if it was good, no matter if it was bad. Early in a post-race interview with NBC, Richardson said her family has kept her grounded. She also revealed that her biological mother recently died. She declined to go into details about their relationship with reporters in a news conference. That's not anything I want to talk about, so I'm not going to get too much into details, she said. But what I would say is I am grateful for her giving me life, bringing me into this world. Richardson, who also ran a win-aided 10.64 in the semifinals, will be joined in Tokyo by a pair of other Olympic newcomers, Javion Oliver and Tina Daniels, who finished second and third, respectively. The U.S. has not won Olympic gold in the 100 meters since 1996, when Gail Devers claimed her second in a row. But the 5'1" is without question the country's next. 5'1" Richardson is without question the country's next best shot. She has burst onto the national stage, with a combination of blistering times and a fiery personality, running 3 of the 6 fastest times in the world this year prior to this weekend, including a 10.72 in April. Her semifinal performance was illustrative of the flair she brings to the track. She won her heat by 0.2 seconds and pointed at the clock as she crossed the finish line. Because of her style, Richardson has drawn comparisons to world record holder Florence Griffith Joyner. The gold medal hopefully regularly draws attention for her long nails and ever-changing color. This weekend, it's been bright orange. My girlfriend actually picked my color. She said it like spoke to her. The fact that it was just so loud and vibrant, and that's who I am. At 21, Richardson is the youngest of Team USA's 3 100-meter qualifiers. It figures to be one of the youngest medal threats in the Olympic field. Her primary rival in Tokyo will likely be Jamaica's Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. Yes, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. Yes. A 2-time Olympic gold medalist who will turn 35 in December. When asked about her age, Richardson said she uses that as an intimidating factor. If you've been doing this and I step on the scene, I'm letting you know I respect you for what you're putting on for our sport. But at the end of the day, when we get on this line, what you've been doing, you have to do that against me. All right now. Wow. That is awesome. Okay. Yes, they have problems with her body. And I'm going to talk about, because this made me so mad. When I first saw her, I was like, oh, what's this fiery red? And I saw her nails. And I was like, I don't know about that. But then I said, wait a minute, Kimberly. Let me see your transcript. You need to stop, because Florence Griffith Joyner had different nails too. So she's just continuing the trend. So we're not going to do that. I had to stop myself from joining in the mess, you know? So I'm going to show you, where is it? This man made me so mad. He's made me so mad. I found it. And I'm just like, people just hating. And so, Stephanie, you're probably gonna about to throw something. And this man made me so mad. But luckily, after his post had been shared a lot of places, other people started sharing much more positive posts of her. But it just made me so mad. I'm like, really, sir? Really? You got a problem. And I was like, didn't y'all do this to Serena too? And her sister Venus? Okay, here is this man's post, y'all. Nelson King. Okay. So Nelson King says, I don't know what happened to her, and I don't care what nobody says, but she looks like a dude. I guess it's all that masculine energy she is dripping. She looks crazy with all that fake hair flying around and eyelashes on like she is about to fly away with how fast she runs. This is not the example of a modest woman. Sports are cool, but we get overly excited about them and black athletes. Like, isn't this a part of what we do? If my sons play sports, will I get excited? Yes. But overly excited? No. Hold on. Yeah. She's running around a track, y'all, making more money for schools who refuse to pay student athletes, not saving the world. We need to get more excited about successful businesses, learning how to leverage credit the right way and not to be a credit slave, learning how to not depend on this system. We need to get overly excited about our children becoming engineers and STEM stars, not track stars. But track stars is fitting for our people because all we do is run from the truth. Track today has become so different than horse racing. What? Wait, track today has become no different than horse racing. Is he serious? They love the gracefulness and beauty of the beast, but they will put you down at any point, just like a beast. Don't mind the dragon time too. I'm sure it means absolutely nothing. And when he, yeah. The BET Awards, Kelly G. Exactly. How come we can't do all of the above? But then like to say track was related to horse racing? Dude, did you just compare her to a fucking horse? And by the way, this was a black man who said this about a black woman. And he's like, I don't care what no one said this is a dude. So basically what you did, you're misgendering her because she happens to be a muscular track athlete. By the way, Florence Griffith also had muscles as well. And y'all did the same thing to Serena and Venus. Oh, they must be men. Oh, they must be really? But then when Serena got a white man, y'all were like, oh, we done lost our queen. Really? She a queen now? What were you saying before? Exactly. And so, and that's why I read that story about her. Like, she's 21 years old. Her mother literally died the day before she ran that record-breaking race to get her to go to the Olympics. She's raised by her grandmother, obviously, who was there to watch her. Her hair choice was by her girlfriend. She actually has other pictures. I'll show you. Very beautiful lady. Exactly. But obviously, like, because she wasn't your type or you just didn't like racing, you're like, oh, you can't tell me that must be a dude? Really? Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why can't we do all of that? Why you can say, oh, they just want us to be track star and track is no different than horse racing? Did you just or whatever little girl broke their heart in elementary, middle, or high school? It's like, why? Why are you doing this? And then some people are like, oh, what about her? Because she has tattoos. What about her? Uh, you know, and then how some people say, oh, what about this? What about that? Oh, these young people nowadays. Wait a minute, because some people were talking about her nails, right? But they forgot Florida Griffith Joyner, the long nails she had. And if you Google her right now, you're gonna see her with very different colored nails. Hers just happened to be curved. Sha'Carri's are just straight, which is the style now. I just it's people. I just don't know. She's from Dallas. Yeah, one of her other photos, she had blonde, she had red, she had blue, she had purple. But this is what this man put. And I don't know if you guys can look at I'm trying to figure the one where she's at the track. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. I couldn't believe it. I saw her, right? I was looking at her hair and I'm thinking like, weave is like, you know, okay. Is this the one? From the semifinal. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Because I want to show y'all. Because I was trying to figure out like how she do this in nails and a weave. Because that thing weave heavy. But this is the thing, though. And that's the problem I also have with Monique. Your opinion, you're applying it with a broad stroke over everyone who is doing this. You don't know this girl's story. And your negative attitude is problematic. You know? Yeah, people just bringing it down. Yeah. I mean, he's not exactly wrong, but it was like, this was the wrong time for this message. You know? See? Exactly. I'm sick of it too, chakra site. I'm sick of it too. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Let me see if I can find so we can see Sha'Carri in action. I think I'm gonna start following her on Okay.
The women's 100-meter final, and that's Sha'Carri Richardson, who is the overwhelming favorite in this final.
And that's because for the entire year, she has been running times that we simply have not seen from an American woman in a very long time. When you stand just 5 feet 1 inches tall, you get told your entire life what you cannot do. That chip on her shoulder is because every time she's been told that, she's been able to overcome those odds and get it done.
Exactly.
This is somebody who is always aware of the spotlight being on her. She wants that. She needs it. The United States women have not won the Olympic gold in this event since 1996. So it's going to take somebody who's audacious and bold and brash to get the United States back on the top. But don't look just now. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce, the reigning world champion, is the world's fastest woman this year.
Oh boy, look at this. This is breaking news. Aaliyah Hobbs, national champion a couple of years ago, she was DQ'd from the semi-final, and the officials have led her back in to run in this final in lane 9. So this is how they will line up. In lane 9,
she gonna go against...
it will be Aaliyah Hobbs.
Only 2 Americans have run faster, and remember, she doesn't have a semi-final in her legs. That's a huge competitive advantage for somebody who knows how to run fast.
Alongside her in line 8, Taylor White, the 24-year-old from Miami,
the North Carolina A&T product, running very well so far through these rounds. She's going to need a personal best to make the team, though. English Gardner in lane 7. Her personal best is in this building. She used to train here and attend the University of Oregon. Listen to the crowd.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me do this real quick because I don't want no problems. Hi, this video is protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allows us to make for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay, now we're going back.
Has her own food stand named after her.
Correct, butterfly.
Here is Gabby Thomas, who thought she was out of the semi-final and then ran her way in to this final.
And here's the star of the show, Sha'Carri Richardson. If I went to sleep for the next 10 minutes and woke up and you told me she'd run 10:50, I believe it. That's how well she looked in the semi-final round. Pointing at the clock. The time she ran in the semi-final, only 3 women in history have ever run faster than under any conditions.
On the inside, in lane 4 of Sha'Carri Richardson, is the 26-year-old JVN Oliver.
I think she's making this team, Lee.
She's going to go to the Olympics too.
With the young lady to her right, under Dennis Mitchell in Florida.
Tiana Daniels, the 2019 national champion at this
What school are they representing?
Saving her best for the trials. Nothing about her season indicated that she was ready to come here and make the team, but she's been running so well through these rounds.
In lane 2, one of only 2 Olympians in this field. This is Jenna Brandini.
Better at 200, but if she gets a good start, this is somebody capable of making a U.S. team in this event.
Feel like she played volleyball.
Inside, she has run a sub-11 100 before. It's Candace Hill,
the former high school record holder at 100 meters. Coached by Carol Smith Gilbert and the team at USC, she has made the final. Her first
pretty smile.
Olympic trials.
So, if some of your friends maybe at the office next week ask you, who should we look for at the Olympics for Team USA?
Right down, it's likely to be legally. So whatever that clock says is going to count.
She ran a 10.64 win aided in the semi. Who's going to Tokyo? We're about to find out.
She ran that time
exactly, Trisha.
The wind switched on them. Listen, it's one thing to be winning during the regular season. And in Europe, it's another thing to be the favorite, to spot the rest of America that much distance, and at 21 years of age, to have that much confidence in your top end speed and your ability to finish the last part of the race to get there first.
Here's Tiana Daniels. She's off to Tokyo as well, and so too is JVN Oliver. So Richardson, Oliver, and Daniels are making the trip to the Tokyo Games.
Oh, is this where she goes?
Sha'Carri said hi to her mum on our cameras yesterday. I think she's going to find mum.
Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that is so sweet.
So let's take another look at how Sha'Carri Richardson, in her first Olympic trials, got to the line first and dominated this field. She's never going to lead through the first 30. But
She
what
saved her
has
last
is an
energy
ability
for-
to relax that you do not see in 21-year-old sprinters. If she has designs, though, Lee, on being an Olympic champion, she's going to have to be a little better in the first half of the race. But once she got to her top-end speed, it was lights out. And her family watching on, they know who was coming. That's actually Christy Gaines, who is also from Dallas, Texas, as is Sha'Carri. And the LSU product and collegiate record holder is going to Tokyo for the United States in the 100. We will see her in the 200 as well, Lee. She'll be back.
And you see the Olympic rings next to the first.
So that's beautiful. That was just beautiful. Like why? Like why? Just black girls who wear weave, who wear different color hair, wear long nails, can be Olympic champions. Can go to the Olympics. The fuss. So tired. And you, whoever this man is, Nelson King. Or is it Kelson King? Fuck you, nigga. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the N-word. But goddamn, fuck you. For that post. But Sha'Carri's gonna be all right because we're gonna be out there supporting her, rooting for her, praying for her. Hey, hello, Mello. Look, she's a runner, she's a track star. Yes. Exactly. She's a runner, she's a track star. You over here bothering people. No one asked for your opinion. It was unsolicited. And she got people like her, like him on Twitter messing with her. So now she got to block people. All right. Here's last but not least. Oh, y'all. We got to talk about Monique posting this picture of this lady on her Instagram. Now, I will say this. I specifically placed Monique's picture where it is because the one that Monique posted on her IG showed the woman's butt. So you can see her, I think it's her swimsuit bottom. And she has like a little camisole thing on top, and it's not covering her backside. So whoever took this picture of her, and then it actually got shared on Facebook. And then I guess someone Monique said someone sent it to her, and I just felt I'm just tired. Hey, respective angle mobile. I don't know what Monique's problem is, but she's getting on my damn nerves. So I want to show you what Monique said under the picture. If you want to see the whole picture, you go to her IG. I'm not going to shame this woman. I'm not going to show her ass and her butt out. She says, "Hey, beautiful queens. No shaming. If this is the best you can do, no judgment, do you." Everybody know, all caps means you're yelling. "This was sent to me as an example of what we're talking about that goes on in our community. However, if this is not your best, then do better. Being that ultimate decision either way is yours. I love us for real." I want y'all to just look at this. What she said and let it. And that's what I was told. Miss Ferguson, the picture is old. I'm not sure how old, but you know, some things on social media they make the rounds again. Yes, thank you, Stephanie Collins. You say no shaming, and then you go on to shame her. Then you go on to shame her. So, look at this. Like I said, this was on her IG, and actually someone else sent me a much fuller picture that showed the lady's shoes. They're flip-flops. She's at the airport. The lady is waiting. Now, what it looks like on her head, and I think I did a little bit of research, this actually may be a swim cap. Because the lady has, I think, like dreads or like braids. So to me, when I saw it, I didn't think I was watching the lady's underwear. I thought I was watching her swimsuit. She had like a zebra print bottom of her swimsuit. And then on top of it, I thought like, oh, she has a little camisole dress or camisole shirt. And she had on these flip-flops, and she has her baggage. There's a baggage sign that says the first bag is free. The second one is $75. So I'm thinking to myself, let me see the transcript. She's thinking about this $75 that she got to pay extra to put this bag on this plane. So maybe she did not feel the wind on her ass that she needed to pull her shirt down the back. Now, if I'm her friend, I would say, hey, sis, hey, BFF, you need to pull your thing down in the back. Or I would pull it down for her. Or even if I was a stranger, I would still like go over and like, this is when you really tap people on the shoulder, like, hey, just want to let you know your thing is up in the back. And then pull it down. But someone took this woman's picture, which I thought, one, is very disgusting. You should not be taking pictures of people without their knowledge. And then on top of that, someone shared it on the internet. And then after that, other people started passing it around. Now, when it got to me, because someone else sent it to me, I did not share it. I did save it, but I didn't share it. And I kept saying, like, I wonder if there's a way for me to blur this out and talk about it, because I just felt like I don't want to be a part of the people who are shaming someone and their body or their choices. Because if I found out my ass is out on the fucking internet and someone named Monique posted that shit, I finna own that bitch Oscar. I finna own your Oscar, boo. I'm suing for everything you got in your house. Because I didn't give you my picture to post out there for everybody to see. That's why I put Monique's picture in front of this lady's backside. I did not want to do that to her. Okay? It's some years old. It's a lady that plays on ATL Love and Hip Hop. Oh, okay. Yes, not everyone is doing that. And my thing is this. Like I said, if this was my friend, I would tell her, like, hey, sis, hey, cuz, hey, sister, let me help you pull your thing down in the back. Even if I was a stranger, I would still go up to them and say, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't want, there's some people looking at your ass, and I just want to make sure you knew, because, and I would say, like, hey, but I ain't finna tap her like Monique said and like tell her, hey, queen, you don't care about yourself. You don't respect yourself. Why are you doing? No. And then this is what I also don't get. Just because someone sent it to you didn't mean you had to post that. You already know people are eyes on you, but I guess you wanted to use this as a teachable moment. Like, oh, this is what I was talking about. And this is what I think it was. I might even see if I can find it. Nappy Yankee, who's another content creator, he made a very good point about Monique. And then to me, this goes with the shaming of Sha'Carri Richardson. Someone saw this and you made a negative comment about it. That it was somehow not representative of other people in the race. So you reduce this woman's individual action that is on her shoulders, everything that happened to the black women or the black race. And if that is so, my question is, one, if you are upset about her wearing this to the airport and people seeing it and causing judgment, then why the fuck are you sharing it on the goddamn internet for everybody and their mama to see? Isn't that gonna make it worse for us, the black race? I'm just saying. Y'all think about that for y'all. Marinate on that. Marinate on that. You upset because she came out with this on at the airport and everybody saw. Now they're crossing judgment like, oh, all the black women do this. And that woman probably thought, oh, I'm only going to see these people here at the airport. They don't know me. I don't care what they say. But now you don't put her picture on the internet where everybody can see it now. Make it make sense. You're upset that she came out with this on. You're upset at this outfit. Then why are you sharing it? Or you're doing what Nelson, whatever his name did, you put in the picture and then put in your comment. And now this is what the person said that was on the internet, that was on Facebook. Oh, this stuff is starting on Facebook. Is Facebook like the judgmental family members? The hell? Okay. So, this is what the man said with the picture. Now, you saw what Monique said. No, I'm not shaming her, but then proceeds to shame her. This man named David Lewis on Facebook said, I swear I love black women, but some of y'all act like you've been left on the plantation. Now, as a person who studies history and teaches it, I know what a plantation is. I know what it looks like. I know what was done on it. And this lady's outfit has nothing to do with slavery or plantation. You say, yeah, Facebook is the judgmental relative. Yeah, I'm getting to think so. He said, I love you black women, but some of y'all act like you was left on the plantation. When did they wear bonnets and swimsuits on the plantation? When did they get on flights and go other places? Maybe this woman was either going on the trip, and as soon as they get there, they're going swimming. Maybe she is going back home and they just left the pool. And instead of me getting dressed again, I'm going to wear this to the airport and then go back home and then change clothes. I'm just saying, think about what he said, y'all. I love y'all black women, but some of y'all act like y'all got left on the plantation. Why are black women, even the white women too, what is this constant surveillance and control and comments on our bodies? And why are you putting this pressure on our shoulders when we wear something, when we don't wear something, that it is a reflection of all of the black people? And where is the energy for the men in their do-rags and they skinny jeans that they are sagging? I'm just saying. Now, a couple of years ago, there was a parent, I believe it was here in a Houston mother was denied entry into her child's school because she was not wearing the proper clothing. Let me see. and it made the news. It went viral. And I had to admit that I did initially say, oh, she's wearing the wrong thing. Why is she doing this? And I want you to look at this. Wait, what did you say, Nita Bree? Tell him because, yes, we are left on the planet say with number some if these are. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Y'all have it amongst y'all people too? Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so look at this. And I can say that initially I was on the side of the school when this happened. And then one of my friends, he made a good point. He was like, what's with the respectability politics? What's with these rules that they're not enforcing in other communities, but it's going to severely harm us? So this is Madison High School in Houston, Texas, on the south side of Houston, Southwest, a predominantly Black and Hispanic school. This mother, Jocelyn Lewis, wore a t-shirt dress of Marilyn Monroe and a headscarf to enroll her daughter at school. And she had on flip-flops. Now, I've worked in the school. And in the registrar's office, Mr. Fred. I love it, love the Lord. Y'all need to go check out his interview with Speaker to Roxanne. Mr. Fred, does my bonnet look like I'm ready to go to bed? I usually have a kente cloth bonnet, and I bought a black one. I picked it up today, satin lining. There's different types of bonnets for different occasions. There's them to protect your hair when you go to sleep. There are those that are also fashion. Now, Darryl said this is not a bonnet, it's a head wrap. And I'm like, Darryl, it's a bonnet. Well, it probably works both ways. But what I'm tired of, Uncle Fred, is that we got this pressure on Black women that if I go out in my bonnet, that somehow I have hurt the whole Black race. And I'm tired of that pressure. I am tired of that not accounting for mistakes. Yes, I can understand time and a place to wear a bonnet. But if for some reason I decide to leave my house in a bonnet to go to the corner store and come right back, I need y'all to understand that is just me going to the corner store in a bonnet and coming back to my house. And that has nothing to do with me trying to disrespect and set back all the Black folks. That don't seem to be fair. I don't think that's fair. And if we're going to be fair about pointing out Black women with bonnets, then I need you, Mr. Fred, to make a public service announcement and tell these men with the do-rags to leave them nasty things at the house, too. Oh, okay, Mr. Fred. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have unloaded off on you. You're a very nice man. I'm sorry. But I'm going to need you to talk to some of these young bucks because they're getting on our nerves. Okay. You're right. I'm sorry, Uncle Fred. just get really passionate about things. And I just feel like, wow, y'all put this pressure on us. Now, I do have this. I'm going to show y'all. This is a parent who came to school in a night shirt, flip-flops, and a headscarf to enroll her daughter at school. Now, I have worked in the school. They have had signs that have said students must be in proper dress code in order to be enrolled in the school. And that is basically so that they will know that, hey, once you step your foot into the school, you are going to be in proper dress code from day one. Now, at Madison School 2 years ago, and this happened, there was a new principal who was assigned to school. And one of the things she had was that parents and students had to be properly dressed in order to enroll their child into a school. So she was turned away. Then I guess either she called somebody or called the news, or it got spread around, ended up being on the news. And so it really did kind of like divide in the way the community. And it really went along generational divide, because the older generation was like, well, why is she coming up there like that? She should be ashamed of herself. That's not proper dress code. She should have come up there in the right clothes. Then there was other people who were younger than me, a little bit younger than me, were like, well, and this is about respectability politics. What does that have to do with her enrolling her child in the school? She needed to enroll her child in the school. She wasn't naked. Now, what I didn't know was, and the principal did get a lot of flack from some people. Then she got a lot of, praises from other people. And so I took the position that, hey, there are rules in the school. I understand why this parent was turned away. Now, on the other hand, I'm also a flexible educator. I would have let the parent enroll their child because I'm concerned about that child being in school. Now, on the other hand, if I do love my child and I don't want my kid to be embarrassed on how I'm dressing when I go to this school, then that's just me, I would have dressed differently. But I don't know what this lady had going on in her house. I think the lady said that she works the night shift, and I think she may have been actually asleep. I want to say that. And see, that's what I'm saying. Taking into consideration what other stuff that they have going on at home. Now, the lady who got turned away, she was like the second or third parent that had been turned away because there was a previous incident of parents coming there, or women. I think she said men too. They came in like t-shirts and like low pants, I think. I have to check. And one parent came in basically with Daisy Dukes on. And I understand there could be a distraction in an educational setting. So I understand time and place to wear things. But sometimes this, like I said, respectability politics, like, hey, if you do this, you will be respected, and then you will do this. That don't always work. And I just really feel like this discussion is spilling over into where, if you become so concerned about what other people will say about us, then now Black women were already looked at because of our hair in the workplace. Now some of us got to be grilled about bonnets too. And I'm just like, okay, how is this helping Black women? How is this helping us? And I'm sorry, Monique, all she has is sons. She don't have no daughters. Someone fixes her hair. Can it be the bonnet I'm wearing right now? You don't like my bonnet? a good point. What if it's the bonnet I got on right now? I think it's cute. I'm not sleeping in this one, by the way. This is my fashionable bonnet. But what if he still want to talk to me? I'm in my bonnet. I see. Hey, speaking true, I see. Like, because I'm sorry. There was sometimes I was looking really rough, or I saw other women looking really rough, and they were still having men come up public on them. I was like, how did she do that? Hey, TeNika, Shenette, I'm glad you're here. But this is the thing, though. I understand. This is the thing, y'all. I understand Monique's point. I do. I was raised by boomers or greatest generation, fallen generation. I know about them going out and how you were raised to wear your best. But what I'm saying is, do not put on my shoulders that it is my letting the whole black race or black community down because I went out of my bonnet. That's the point I'm trying to get people to understand. There are individual reasons for people going out with a bonnet. Like, you just going out there because you just don't give a fuck, and then you just don't give a fuck. But I'm just tired of, like, oh, y'all bringing out y'all embarrassment. Okay. Are you embarrassed for her, or you just not happy with her choice? You know what I'm saying? Or you share it off your shoulders when you choose to do so in spite of. I don't understand, huh? Yes, I understand that. I do. But because I choose to wear a bonnet doesn't mean I wasn't raised right or raised wrong. You know, I was raised right. Today I'm having it's a depression day. Today I'm dealing with kids and I'm in a rush and I got everybody else stressed but myself. Hey, I'm arriving to work early to do my hair in the restroom. So I'm wearing a bonnet for right now. And by the way, this is what my main issue is. And some of y'all missed it. Is this picture? Hold on. This is what Monique said, y'all. Because some of y'all are late. Okay. This is what Monique said. Someone sent her the picture. Okay? Because it's not just it's just not. It's a couple of things that I got issues with. So Monique is like, hey, beautiful queens, no shaming. If this is the best you can do, no judgment, do you. All caps means you're yelling. This was sent to me as an example of what we're talking about that goes on in our community. However, if this is not your best, then do better. It should be THEN, but that's just me, teacher. Being that ultimately the decision either way is yours. I love us for real. And so she put this picture of the lady, and like I said to y'all, I did not want to join. And by the way, I feel like she said no shaming, but didn't really shame the lady and everybody who wore this. And I was just told by Miss Rose, this is actually an old photo, I think, of someone from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They went on a trip. And I'm covering the lady's backside because I didn't think it was right to share that. The lady was wearing a swimsuit. It was a zebra print. And she has like a little camisole dress. Either it's a dress or a shirt over it. And the back is up. Now, if I was her friend, I would go like, hey, sis, let me help you cover that up. Or even if I was a stranger, I'd be like, hey, miss, your thing is up in the back. I don't want nobody to, be picking at your goodies. But someone took this lady's picture instead and posted it or shared it. And by the way, that is not a regular bonnet on her hair. That is a swim cap. She has either dreads or braids, and they make them. So either she's gonna go swimming when she get there, or she came from swimming and she went to the airport. Now, and the question I said earlier was, and see, Uncle Fred, this is what I understand. Hey, Christine Parks, I'm glad you make hey money, no love. I've been missing you in the chat. Hey, took it to Shenette. Speaking to Roxanne, perspective angle. And this is the thing I'm trying to say about Monique putting this picture up. You say that you are upset about women wearing the bonnet, I guess wearing the little flip-flops, and she had her thing hiked in the back. That's why I'm covering it, because I don't think she should have posted that. And I'm not going to post that and show the lady's backside like that. And what I have an issue with is, if you said what the lady is wearing at the airport she shouldn't wear, then why the hell are you sharing this on the internet for everybody to see? Everybody to see? You're so upset about the person wearing this. It's an embarrassment to the race. So you're going to embarrass the race more by showing everybody this picture all over fucking social media? Or you're just going to act like I said, the last guy, Nelson, whatever his name is, who was shaming Sha'Carri Richardson, who's a track athlete, because she has long nails, a weave, and orange hair. But it don't meet your expectations of what a modest woman should wear. If we got that energy and say fuck Nelson Nobles, then we gotta say fuck Monique on this one. And I already said this. If you my friend and my stuff is hot stuff in the back, you need to tell me something. You better not be taking no picture and pushing that all over the goddamn internet. And if Monique gonna put my shit in there, I should on there her fucking Oscar and her awards in her house. And I do believe someone said in another chat that I forget. Oh yeah, someone in another chat said that when they were in New York and Monique was filming Precious, they saw her at the corner store in between shooting with rollers and flip-flops on. So is that when them people tapped you on the shoulder about what you have? But this is my point about it. Respective individual. Hey, Ray of Sunshine. I know what she's saying about going out and looking presentable. I understand that. But I'm tired of you, since you got someone to help you with your fucking head every day. You ain't got no damn sons to help with their fucking hair every day because they boys. Now you want to comment on all what the fucking women, black women in America or whatever else got to wear it every day, and that I'm not a queen because I came out in the bonnet. You judging me, or you judging the whole race that I'm a reflection of? And what I'm saying is that's a lot of fucking pressure, and I don't really care for it. I don't care for it. And I don't care for it. That's the point I'm making. Black women always got to do everything, time and the place. Do this, do that, do this, do that. And the one fucking time that maybe I do it out of the 100 of other times, 99 times I did it right. Now I'm embarrassing you. I'm not a queen. It's too much. It's too much. Christine, what if I have a mental illness and today I don't feel like covering my hair? Because some people have that pressure not to comb their hair. I'm not asking about like, oh, you're doing this all the time. I'm just saying, like, if I do this once or twice occasionally, am I going to have all these judgmental stares? And someone like Monique wanting to post my ass on the internet as an example. Like, is that what I want? And I don't think you should be putting down one woman as if you're trying to uplift others. Now, I'm finna buy that. Okay, TeNika, I understand that. Okay, it's not about not looking presentable. I'm trying to say is, how come the one time I go out with the bonnet, all of a sudden, I'm a black reflection of all the black people? Why are you putting that kind of pressure on me? Yeah, African women wear hair wraps. Okay. Trisha Chanel. I was taught that too. And I think that's okay. Okay. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I was taught the same thing too, Trisha. In respective angle, I could say, okay, not the airport and not the restaurant, not the school. Okay. But what I'm trying to say, which I think y'all are not getting, and maybe we're all saying the same thing, we're just not getting it. I'm saying is this: can you all just get it in your heads if you see a black woman or one with a brown hue wearing a bonnet in her flip-flops, going to the corner store, that you are not going to be saying stuff like, oh, she's not a queen. Oh, she's embarrassing the black race. That's all I want y'all to understand. That we're doing things collectively as a community, but we are individuals in this community. That's all I want. That's all I want. I wasn't rolling my eyes at you. Actually, he said I should feel it. Okay. What color was she? TA. What color was she? Ray Sunshine, what do you think of my bonnet? You don't like my bonnet? I just got it today. My friend Kia makes bonnets. He got 7 in it. It's like the other one I had. It's like the other one I got, but the one with the Quince call. And there are hats that got the satin in it, and you can wear it. There are slap caps. There are bonnets. There are bonnets for bed. There are bonnets for going out. I can deal with the bonnet, but not wearing pajamas in a store or public places. That's all you see when you go to Walmart. Okay. Okay. I can understand that, pajamas. But I'm just saying the bonnet. Can you please not pressure me and say, oh, you're embarrassing to us all. Oh, you damn it, I'm Kimberly, I'm wearing a bonnet today. Why are you putting all this pressure on me? I know our parents taught us to look best. Mine did too. Okay? Yeah, I've seen some bonnets that needs to be thrown away. Yes, I have. Okay? I have. Okay? Okay, don't wear no pajamas. Okay, I get it. Flip flops. There are cute flip flops out there. Yeah. But what I guess the problem I have, I feel like it's also a class issue. Because you wasn't saying this when you was an up and coming comedian. But now you this Oscar winner and you're up. I should have more topics like this so then y'all come over and visit more. I haven't seen some of y'all in a while. Okay, so respective angle shot. Is my bonnet not appropriate? I think it's a stylish bonnet. Is it? What do you think? It is not about making excuses. It's about if I am one person going out in my fucking bonnet that I'm not somehow not going to have the pressure on my shoulders that somehow I am embarrassing the whole black race. If I am one person looking like a fool, okay, then I'm just one person looking like a fool. But don't come out here and say, oh, Kim, you look like you are going to bed. Well, I'm not going to bed. I'm actually not wearing this hat to bed. This one's to bed. You say I can't wear a bonnet in my home all day without complaints. Oh. I don't know, TeNika Shenette, because you over there with the all caps and stuff. Are you gonna come up here and yell at me? Because it's not proper and y'all look like fools. Wow. No judgment there. Okay. You're entitled to your opinion. But what I'm saying is this. The 99 times I come out the house properly, and the one time that I don't, are you going to crucify me for the one time? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. And the thing is, I do all the stuff that y'all say. But I'm just like, really? We don't account for no individual. Oh, black with 4 boys? She had coochie cutter shorts on? My mind my business. Hey, because I'm telling you now right now, if I was a thin girl, all y'all hate me because I'll be wearing coochie cutters all the damn time. I'm just gonna say it. You will never see a queen come out and not be on point. What if that queen is not feeling queenly that day? My thing is, I just feel like, can black women ever have an off day? That's all I know. Can we just have an off day? Or at least, like, are you going to help me adjust my crown? If I'm just saying. Do you see females outside their race doing that? Yes, I do. I do. Yeah, I do. No, I think about that too. Like, okay, let me go put on this nice dress, these nice shoes. I do look at, like, you know, and I put this in a ponytail. Can I do something with this hair? Do I just, because I have nice bonnets. So usually someone said I'm going to bed. My kente cloth bonnet, you know, or I might do my slap cap. It looks like a cat. And you got Roxanne, you. Okay. Okay. All right, TA. I understand. And see, and that's the point I'm trying to get. That she is reinforcing the stereotype. Oh, you wearing a bonnet, so you're not a queen. Oh, you're embarrassing on black people. Not enough. They already think whatever we wear, whenever we wear it, but they're still saying the same thing. Oh, is this some shade? Damn. Oh, that's how we doing it, huh? Wow. 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 Interesting. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Shady McGrady. Wow. All right. Check your Facebook Messenger, TeNika Shenette. because you're my friends and you told me that I bet not come outside with that on. Because your opinion means more than strangers. No, and but I actually stopped myself because I was going to make a comment. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be quiet because if I was her size, I'll be wearing a coochie cutter suit. Okay, Miss Frosby, Queens wear. Oh, wow. Never make a mistake? Oh, Lord. Black women shouldn't want an off day. Wow, y'all. Y'all never make mistakes? Ever? Ever? Oh, I said yes, we do. I have. I don't know about you. I have. Damn, man, church disease. I just dropped the link in your Facebook Messenger. What am I being ridiculous about? Check your Facebook Messenger, TeNika. Kim dropped the link. Christine, I'm just going to pretend that maybe you are being humorous, right? Okay. Are you being humorous? Just saying. Just asking. And did you really just say, ain't your mama? Wow. Wow. Hey, Mookie and TeNika, Sweet Free Brown. Hey, sis. How you doing?
And no, I'm
glad to see you over here. I haven't seen you over here in a while.
I know you haven't. You haven't seen me over here in a while. I don't even know how I'm still a mod because I was mad at you, but I'm not mad no more. So, but anyway.
Because I never unmodded you.
Huh?
I never unmodded you.
I know. I saw that. I didn't understand, but it's cool. But no, I wasn't going to yell at you. I was just going to tell you just from my perspective. I do feel like, I don't know. It's like you're making it an issue, and it's not a overall issue. It's a personal issue, I think. And I was gonna let you kind of go back to what you were saying in the beginning, so I can kind of listen to you say it. I caught bits and pieces of it in the beginning when you were reading the post that she made. So if you can read over that again, so I can kind of get back to where I kind of lost my train of thought. Was something that you said when you read it that kind of I
really, and I think that's probably what we're all, strong black women. We always have our point, and I guess my point is, I feel like from what she said in her post, okay, you already said you didn't like seeing black women in these bonnets, these flip flops, pajamas, and stuff at the airport. And you're like, if you act like a queen, then present yourself like one. Okay. I understand that. I really do understand the whole argument. And I can agree with the whole argument. Yes, you should go out properly dressed. You should go out looking like a queen. But I just want to say, though, there are times when women, because we have so much going on, life pressures, that you're gonna go in a bonnet or a head wrap. And so I feel like she is a superstar, so that it's easy for her to say that. But are you taking into account women who are not superstars like yourself? And that's what the problem I had. I feel like it was coming from an elitist position. And I still say this. She mentioned this in her post from her video from weeks ago, but she was trying to advertise for her show. That was the first thing she said, was where she was going to go have her show at. And then she mentions the bonnets. And I'm just like, did you just talk to us about our bonnets so you could advertise your show? And then now someone sends her this picture who she don't know this woman. She don't know where they came from or anything. Puts this woman's whole backside out and say, hey, this is what I was talking to y'all about. I'm not shaming her though, but then proceeds to shame her. And I'm just like, wait a minute.
I feel like bringing attention to things that will bring on more criticism to us as Black women is not shaming. I think that it's important. But when you reverse it and you put so much effort into trying to make people excuse it, like you cannot make you if you don't want to go out in the bonnet and you feel confident doing it, then by all means go ahead and do so. But just know that there's a stigma that comes along with that. And you can't excuse yourself from the stigma. You can go through the stigma and not pay any attention. But the stigma is there. Stereotypes exist. Yeah. There's nothing we're going to ever be able to do to outlive a stereotype. So it has to be a personal choice, I feel like, to feel good enough about yourself to know that when I go out, I'm not only representing myself, I'm representing a quote unquote culture of people who are already oppressed, who are already struggling, who are already trying. And for the three sisters that they may see in bonnets, I'm going to have my hair combed. You know what I'm saying? To try to give them something to say so that not every person that they see, you never know. When you go into the dollar store, there may be 5 women in there in a bonnet and your hair combed. You can make that difference so that there won't be all Black women the same. Like, why not be that person instead of fighting to be the one that says, well, all 5 of us today woke up and we said, fuck it. Like, why? Why would you want to add to that?
But this is the thing that I'm trying to say. It's not that I'm trying to make excuses. You hear that? Man-Turf disease. I just feel like her statement was a blanket statement for all Black women. And it's like, so you don't make any allowances for a woman who has an issue that day for whatever reason she's wearing a bonnet. And it's like, wow, we can't make no mistakes. Like,
I don't think
not even once or twice. Like, I'm not saying every day.
No, I'm just saying, why are you calling it? Why are you? The very fact that you're calling it a mistake, right there, is a problem. Why is it a mistake that you went out in your bonnet? That's not a mistake. That's a personal choice that you made. So you calling it a mistake, Kim, is automatically in your brain, even though you may not be connecting it. It's telling you that there's something wrong with that because you wouldn't call it a mistake. Like, you see what I'm saying? You wouldn't be saying, I made one mistake. You wouldn't be saying, I made one mistake, and they're finding something wrong with the one mistake. The fact that you're already considering it a mistake lets you know that you find within yourself somewhere that there's an issue with that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be saying you're making a mistake. You wouldn't be saying it that way. Because why would you? Why would it be a mistake if there's nothing wrong with it? I mean, that contradicts itself.
Okay.
So no, it's not a mistake. It's a choice.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, you're right. I'm just going to say, you're right. We should make it, hey, every day we're looking good, we're looking okay. But I guess I'm still trying to understand is, we have no room for, maybe I shouldn't say mistake, exceptions? Yes, or is it that there are too many exceptions? So
we have rules for exceptions, and when you get called out for being the exception, you got to accept that.
Okay.
There are rooms for so just accept it. If you are having an off day and you decide that I'm going to wear my bonnet today and I'm going to run all my errands in my bonnet, when you see yourself on a meme in your bonnet, That's your exception. You made that choice. You know the stigma attached to it. You might as well share it on your own profile and be a part of your own thing, because people are gonna do that. So like, it's just like, going forward, when you get up and get dressed, you know what you're walking out your front door into. You know the stereotypes. You know how you're feeling personally already with what you got going on. You make a personal choice on how you're going to walk out your door every day, and you know what you can accept and what you can't accept, and what certain things people say, how it makes you feel. So you determine how people feel about you and how you're going to reciprocate those feelings into your personal growth. Either it's gonna bother you and you're gonna try to make a change and you want to feel better about yourself, or you just say, you know what, it don't even bother me. I don't care what they think. This my bonnet. It's clean. I don't care what nobody say. And you're gonna go about it. And then when you hear certain things about it, it's not gonna bother you, because you know you did that because you wanted to do that. It's a difference. So that's what I think. Who's looking for a link? Man Church. Okay, I'll get off so he can come on.
No, Man Church, because you're gonna tell me the same thing that you and Darryl told me the other day.
Well, he might want to say it.
And I like the way TeNika said it. Makes sense to me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go out.
You probably were saying the same thing she was, but the way she said it to me. Thank you, TeNika. Christine, I'm okay. But saying I kind of look like Ancient Mama, that kind of offend me a little bit. Okay. Thank you so much, TeNika Shenette, for your you said, I said say bummy, not mummy? What are you talking about? Okay. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Check your Facebook Messenger, sir. So I guess I need to have more controversial topics more often. I get visited more. Yeah, I said it. No, I sent him the link. Yeah, I love you too, Christine. Marcellus, please check your link. Well, hello, sir. How are you?
You are too funny. You are too funny. Now, listen, you can't be.
I made you laugh today.
I'm always laughing, Kimberly, because you are hilarious. But let me just say this.
Okay.
I got to tell you this. First of all, Kim, you should never assume what I'm going to say, because you don't know what I'm going to say. So never assume what you think I'm going to say. I don't have to say what TeNika said, because TeNika said the exact same thing that Darryl and I said. So I don't need to say that. That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to, I got a couple things I do want to say, though. And I don't know if you heard the conversation that Darryl and I had the other day about this. Did you happen to hear the conversation that he and I had the other night about this? Did you hear it?
No, I was not present for that conversation.
Okay. And to Miss Furlow Speaks, I think you're kind of, I understand where you're coming from because I read your message in the chat, and I get that for some people, it just doesn't seem like something that other people should be concerned about. But what I try to explain, and Roxanne even did a really good show about this the other day, about the collective group of Black people. Kim, this is the only point I want to make, and then I'm done. Okay, seriously. I think because the Black community, we're not looking at ourselves anymore as a community.
Okay.
We're all just so individualized that everything that we do, we just keep looking at ourselves as an individual and not understanding us as a collective. And when you don't understand the Black community as a collective, you think that the things that you do individually don't affect us and don't matter. And that's the thing that kind of I don't understand. And maybe having a good dialogue and having a conversation about it, and these kind of conversations are so necessary, because I don't understand your disconnect with just because you're wearing the bonnet that you feel like you don't represent us as a collective. Because as a collective, there's a certain group of people who view us a certain kind of way. And when you individually make choices and decisions about how you look as a Black woman, I don't understand why you don't understand that there are ripple effects to those decisions that you make, that you do, that ripple effect into our community as a whole. So I'm just confused. So can you explain to me?
Confused?
Explain to me.
Okay, what you just said.
Okay.
I totally understand. I totally understand that. Now,
but you're not answering my. But you didn't answer the question.
The issue that I'm having is that I feel like it's exerting a lot of pressure on Black women, because now that I'm going out with this bonnet, I'm reflecting all the Black people, all the Black race. And it's like, wow, I'm already pressured because I wear a weave, or I wear my hair natural. Now I got to add the whole bonnet thing to it. And it's just like,
okay.
Right. I understand I'm a reflection of the race, and yes, I should come out in appropriate dress. I totally understand that. But my thing is this pressure I feel by policing my body at the expense of the group, I guess is what I'm having an issue with. It's like, okay, we get the hair, if it's straight, if it's natural, now I got a bonnet. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so all right. So
that's
here's my question.
I'm trying to get. It's like,
okay,
I understand it's what I'm wearing is a reflection of Black people. I should take it.
You said that.
Yes,
but you use the word policing. Let me just comment on this.
Maybe I should use the word policing. Go ahead.
Okay, but I'm just going to take it from what you say, because I can only base my comments on the things that you say. I think when you look at it as policing your body or trying to police or control you, then I think that it automatically puts up some resistance from you from even collectively trying to understand what. And the one thing you keep saying is, I understand, but then you say things like, well, it's policing. I don't necessarily look at it as it's policing. Black people in this United States of America and in the world have always had a higher expectation on us than other groups of people. I don't care if Becky wears her pajamas out in public. That's not something that we have done. We carried ourselves in a regal, royal manner. We have never carried ourselves to the point to where we was outside looking a fool. And so my thing is, it's not so much policing you, it's putting an expectation on you, first of all, to remember the group of people and the type of people you come from, which is a strong group of people who have made it through a tremendous amount of adversity. And we do not want to present ourselves or put ourselves out in the world and do things that these other folks are doing. I just feel like too much I feel like it's not policing you. It's just putting an expectation on you. And I do believe that we need that expectation because there are expectations put on us in our workplaces. There are expectations put on us in our society. So I don't look at it as it's a bad thing that expectation is put on you. I just think Black women and Black people are exceptional, and we should remain exceptional. We should carry ourselves exceptionally well. And I just don't believe that Monique was being mean or malicious. And I don't think that she was just being self-promoting when she comes on a public platform and says, hey, this is where I'm going to be this week, because that's what everybody does. Everybody does that, Kim. Everybody does it. So I don't understand why you feel like it is policing you. Is it so much the fact that you just feel like they're trying to control you? Do you feel like people are trying to control you because they say you shouldn't wear the bonnet? Is that what you think? Because that's why I say I'm just confused. I get a disconnect. That's what I don't get.
I feel like it's the pressure. And you missed the point that I was talking about earlier when I showed Monique's post. Is that you felt so strongly about, you made it a point, okay, you don't want us going out in the bonnets. But then you posted a picture of a woman in her bonnet and her outfit on your Instagram. You have millions of followers.
Mm-hmm.
If you were upset about showing them in the bonnet, then why are you showing it again on your post? So now everybody's gonna see it.
Well, everybody has been seeing it.
At the airport or whatever, but now the whole world can see it.
But the whole world has already seen it. So just the mere fact that she put it up on her social media does not take away from the fact that we have all seen it all over the world. We've seen it everywhere. She just made a point and highlighted it to the point to where she can prove what Darryl has been doing for the last month and a half. Every picture of a woman with a bonnet that Darryl can find, has he not been sending it to you and me? I'm just
and I am tired of him sending me that damn bonnet because he gonna get mad when I start sending him every fucking do-rag of every guy that I can find.
But I'm just saying, Kim. But I'm just saying that is something that is, and I don't mind if you send a picture of the dudes in the do-rag. I'm gonna be like, them niggas need to take off their do-rag. It's unacceptable. Just like they need to pull up their pants. You understand what I'm saying?
And I mentioned it earlier. I said I can understand if like, hey, we're gonna say do-rags too and the bonnets. Then let's address both of them.
Well, let's ask. Well, let's ask this question, because TeNika, Shenette, I need you to come back for just a second, because I love your thought. Just come back for just a minute. You got the link already.
I actually have a photo of a man that I did a video on my other channel.
Right.
He was wearing a bonnet.
Now, TeNika, Shenette keeps bringing up the point about the stigma that is associated with wearing the bonnet. Let's talk a little bit about this stigma and what is this stigma and what do we associate with this bonnet. And so we need to address it, and that is what we need to discuss, and that gives you a broader picture of why people feel a certain way about this bonnet. Also, I think when you see a woman with a bonnet, just like Christine just said a minute ago, it immediately gets people into thinking about the mammy concept. They're thinking about Aunt your mama or Aunt your mammy, because where I come from, they call you mammy. They don't do the mama, it's your mammy. So they have that concept of slavery, women wearing these bonnets in the field, picking cotton, etc. And there's certain things and certain ways we look at these types of people who wear this. And it's not something that makes people feel proud when they see it. Mm-hmm. Kim, most Black people, when they see these things, they don't feel proud. They don't feel like this is something that we need to respect and revere. This is something that reminds them of a history and a past that they don't necessarily want to reflect or see in the public, because this is how certain people have viewed Black people and they don't like it. Now, I know some people may not like the fact that I said that or I went there, but that's what we need to talk about when we talk about the stigma of this. Now, Ms. Furlow, you are correct. African women do, of course, have their heads covered, but we're talking about women in Africa. We're not in Africa. We are in America. And I understand that. African people think completely different. They have completely different, trains of thought. But we're in America, and just like y'all put on them weaves and wigs, and y'all make yourselves into a more quote unquote European look. There's a reason why you're doing that. You're not chasing after the African look. I'm just saying. So if we're going to talk about the stigma, let's all talk about it honestly and openly, and just not be, let's talk about it. Now,
Okay.
TeNika, Shenette, where you at?
Oh, I want to talk to you each one by one.
Oh, that's one by one. Oh, no, that's fine. I just wanted, because I know she had something about the stigma, so I wanted to ask her some more, to highlight that some more.
Roxanne to come back.
Kim,
Roxanne, you still here?
Kim, it's called a discussion. Why you have to talk to us one by one? That's why you can put up to 10 people on this thing at one darn time.
But I like to talk to people one by one.
Okay.
Okay, then if you're okay with that, okay. All right, come on, Roxanne. I'm sorry.
Okay. You want me to get off, or
is that TeNika?
No, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
TeNika, can you elaborate a little bit more about the stigma that you were talking about? Talk a little bit more about the stigma, please.
Well, to me, I was just saying that we already know, like, just from having the conversation and from the post that Monique made, we already know that there's a stigma attached to being black in America, and being a black woman in America is just another layer added on to that. And I just feel like when you make a choice to go out, you make that personal choice on how you're going to look, and the what she said, the pressures or whatever that comes along with that. If you made a conscious decision, I feel like, to go out and you have on the bonnet and you get the strange looks or whatever, then I don't see the need to how can I say it? I don't see the need to try to retaliate in a blanketed format, saying, "Can I have an off day?" and all of that. When you went out knowing already what people were going to think. Now, mind you, you can't live your life all the time worrying about what people think of you. But there are certain situations, like I said earlier about the stereotypes, that
right.
are going to follow you all the days of your life. Like, they're just going to be there. So you have to decide if you're going to be the positive aspect of that, to show that, yeah, you think this about all of us, but look, let me let you know that I'm not, I'm the exception this time.
Roxanne, I dropped the link.
I get what you're saying. So Kim, let me go back to this pressure thing, and maybe y'all can help me out. I'm a man. I don't know. Do y'all feel an enormous amount of pressure to, like, go out in public? Because this is where the disconnect is for me. Like, what kind of pressure?
Sometimes I do.
Okay, and what is that?
My friends, we've talked about it before.
And what kind of pressure are you feeling with going out in public? Like, I'm lost.
I guess it depends on where we're going. It's like, oh, are there going to be people there looking at us because we wear our hair natural? And then people making comments about, oh, why is your hair like that, or why are you wearing it like that? And then at the same time, I've had students who they didn't want to come to school because their hair wasn't done. Like, it's a whole lot of pressure for them. And I'm just like, no, I can't. They're trying to wear a wig, try to do everything. And I'm just like, that's why I feel like it's, yeah.
But Kim, isn't that a natural, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Y'all need to help me. Isn't just having your hair combed and a frustration of just going out in public, just in general? Like, when I had my hair, I had to have my hair in tip-top shape when I went out. I went to the barber twice a week. That might be why I'm bald today. Because where most men would go to the barbershop once a week on the weekend, I went twice a week because I wanted to make sure that my hair was always, neat and always groomed. Now, you wouldn't believe that based upon how this goatee be looking. But I used to do that.
Roxanne,
And
I'm
so my
sorry,
thing,
Marcel. Roxanne, I texted you the link.
so, but my thing is, Kim, why do you, okay, so you feel like the pressure is on you if you go to some of these places and you have a natural hair look. Do you think that some people are judging you because you have a natural hair look? Is that the pressure?
People, I mean, there have been places like you've heard the whispers. Or if they're older, or if they're the oldest person in the room, they gonna tell you.
About natural hair.
Yes.
I just never experienced that.
I had a lady come up to me. She was like, "I love your hair, but my husband won't let me get it." And I was just like lost and befuddled. I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah, it's
then other times I've had like, "Oh, why is your hair like that?" What do they call it? Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, Kim, can I just?
70s, 80s, they don't care.
Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Now, here's the thing about natural hair. Here's the thing, and I think Roxanne cleared this up for me earlier this week. A lot of people have a stigma that when you have natural hair, that your hair is unkept, right? Because it looks a certain way. And some people's natural hair is unkept. Now, they can lie and talk about it's just natural, and I'm just letting it go natural. No, it's unkept. Because I see some of these young boys with some of these haircuts where they talking about they letting their hair grow natural. No, your hair is nappy. Because if you're wearing a natural, you got to be putting something in your hair to because when black people put grease or anything in our hair, it shines, it glistens.
Yeah,
it looks good.
My hair gets really, really dry. I have to okay, it's time for me to put some grease or some curl activation enhancer in it.
Okay, so I just, Kim, I respect the fact that you feel like you don't want to be pressured to not be able to look how you want to look and go out. I get that. I just guess the
thing is, I just don't want to feel like, oh, you've let down all the black people.
Well, don't feel that way. Don't feel that way then. Like, you have a choice to feel that you can accept what other people are going to say, or you cannot accept it. So the fact that you want the pressure to stop, you need to stop it in your mind and not let what other people say about you affect you so much so that you got to put on a bonnet and come on your channel and do a whole thing about it. Like,
because you've made 4 shows about this. I just want to tell you, I'm not counting, but you have done 4.
It's not a bad. I'm not saying that in a bad way. You talk about what you talk about on the channel. I'm just saying, don't let it bother you to the extent that you feel like
I guess what this thing is that, and I don't know if Matt Churchill remember that, but what did Darryl say about the bonnet?
Well, when you talking about when we were together or separate?
When it was we were just texting in the chat.
Well, I think Darryl. I think Darryl is a little he's old school like me. Darryl doesn't care for it. And I think maybe because, well, I can just speak for me. I won't. Darryl's a grown man. He can speak for himself.
Yeah.
Darryl and I love black women. So when I see a black woman, I like to see a black woman, look good from head to toe. Now, you could be in sweatpants, you can be in a lot of stuff. To me, I'm going to find that attractive. So it's not so much what you're wearing. It's how you carry yourself. And like TeNika said before, it is the stigma that comes with that bonnet that people are having to overcome. And nobody really wants to really get to the nitty gritty of this stigma. Because I try, because people accuse me of trying to be mean in people's feelings and all that kind of stuff. So I choose my words really carefully. I choose my words carefully, but there are a lot of things that go with that stigma.
And peep this also. Now, there's a difference in bonnets as well, because I see like some people in the chat are saying, there are some nice bonnets and there are some bonnets that are made to go with outfits. Now, but there's a difference. Now, if you got like on a natural sleek, if you have on a natural sleek bonnet and a tank top and some jeans, I mean, you know when your bonnet is contradicting your whole self, your whole being.
Right.
There's a difference. So I'm not saying that.
What do you think of this bonnet I got on? Because Christine said I look like Aunt Jemima. And I just got this bonnet.
I can hardly see it. I'm on my phone, so I can't see it as good.
Well, hello,
Mello. Is it just a regular black bonnet?
let me say this. Hello, Mello. All black people are police and not just black women. And I get so sick and tired of people always hollering about black women is the only one being police. No, we're all being police. So y'all are not the immune. Y'all have not cornered the market on being police.
The only ones. It just said that we're.
Like no, but she said black women stay being police. Yes, yeah, we're all police.
No, we do stay being police all the time.
But not just y'all. But not just y'all. Y'all not the only ones being police.
Talking about us though this time, aren't we? The one with the bonnets.
Well, if you want to individualize, and we're going to do that, okay, fine. We'll just stay on the bonnet and black women. Okay.
Okay.
All right, because I look at this as a whole collective. I don't look at this as individualized.
Okay. Yeah, because you did say about the do-rags too. So.
All caps mean you're yelling. No, don't do that.
And who came up with all caps means you yelling? I need to talk to that person.
Well, that's text etiquette, just so you know. You can't be typing in all text.
I know what it is, but I just hate it. Like, stuff on all caps or something. I mean, you know, sometimes you don't have to.
I mean, because it can be excitement too, but I just want. I don't want people to think they're being yelled at.
Like, read it first and not just say because it's in caps, it's being screamed.
Yeah, but that's because Kim was being all shady and she thought somebody was feeling some type of way, and so she didn't know what to expect.
Like, I was like trying to read everybody. I'm like, okay,
whatever. That's why I said you can't guess what people are thinking and saying, Kim.
Yeah. But overall, y'all, I just really think it's a choice. That's all it boils down to, and I don't take it personal. If somebody is like if I make the choice to go out in my bonnet, I'm not gonna take it personal if somebody has something to say about it, because I know that was a choice that I made, and hey, that just comes along with the territory. It's not gonna make me have a revolt and have a whole what I would call gathering to discuss why I should be okay wearing my bonnet. I mean, it's just
I'm not with bonnets or do-rags.
Yeah, it's not that worth it.
Y'all don't like my blue bonnet?
But it's not.
I don't like bonnets or do-rags.
It's not worth that much energy to me. That's what I think. I don't have the energy to defend what I walked out of my house in. So when I walk out the house, it's because that's how I want it to look.
Okay.
Right. So I guess what a good statement. Ooh, that's a good statement. That's a good statement. Say that again.
I forgot what I said.
No, you said I don't have the energy to defend what I walked out of the house in.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a powerful statement.
If I walk out like that, that's the look I wanted to give. Like, that's what you're getting today. So I'm not going to defend it. I'm not going to, I'm not going to fight about it.
That's a powerful statement.
I mean,
you just
that's what I wanted to do. Yes. And so I don't know if that comes that's a personal choice, that comes with growth, maybe. And then, you also have people sometimes that get beat down on so much. So, I don't know, Kim, if that's what's going on with you, if you feel like every time you turn around, it's something, and you feel like I'm going to stand up for this one thing.
You explained it. You just explained it, because it's like in life, or I read an article, or I see a video, there's a whole discussion, and then all of a sudden, here come Monique and her video, here come Monique and her post, and then now I got it, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Well, Kim,
a lot of people,
black women got to worry about.
A lot of people channel their energy different. A lot of people don't have. So I can't expect everybody to have the same level of confidence that I have. So, like, when I literally say I don't care about what people think about when I walk out, I made a conscious decision to do that. I'm ready to stand up in there 10 toes down. Whereas some people may not be that strong, and they'll be like, you know what? Today I felt bad and I wanted to wear my bonnet. Well, yeah, you have that right, but just know that they're coming. Like, that's just is what it is. And yes, that's one more thing to deal with, but that's a choice. You can entertain it and make all the videos to rebut and tell them, give me a pass, or you can put it on the next day and wear it again until they leave you the hell alone, because this is what you wanted to do.
But our society is not going to leave you the hell alone. And see, that's the craziness that a lot of people, certain things in our society as a culture and as a people need to understand that it's intrinsically woven through the fabric of who we are as a people. And there are some things that no matter how much you try and change it and readdress it, it is not going to happen. It is a cultural norm. And there are some things that are accepted as cultural norms, and there are some things that are not. And no matter how much you try and reverse the situation, it's not going to happen. And there are certain things that you're going to have to get mature about and understand the different perspectives about. And if you choose to wear the bonnet, hey, I'm cool. I just don't want no black woman. As a black man, let me just say this to all the black women. Let me just say this. I ain't beating up on y'all because of the bonnet. I'm just having the discussion about how you're viewed and how we look at certain things in this bonnet. I'm not trying to make black women feel bad because black people, we get pushed down enough. But let me just say this, Kim, for you, I would say Dr. Wayne Dyer says this. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. A lot of times it's your perspective. If you're reading all of these things and you're feeling an enormous amount of pressure coming from society, it may be the way you're looking at it, and you may want to change the way that you view it in order so that the way that you view it could possibly change. That's all I want to say.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Gave me something to think about. All right.
Miss Furlow speaks said her man love her bunny. Well, then you go, girl. If your man love your bunny, by all means, please that man.
I bet he do love. I bet he be tearing it up in that bonnet. There ain't nobody gonna complain in that bonnet. But you going out in public always with a bonnet on. He may not say nothing. But I bet you he'll be thinking it, but he know not to say nothing. He be like, you better not open your mouth and say nothing. I know he be tearing it up in that bonnet now. Now that I know. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject.
If I go out in a bonnet, Marcus don't know that I meant to do that. Because everything I do on purpose. Mm-hmm. So
now let me ask you a question. Now, real talk, TeNika, do you think Mark? Well, I'm sure you probably have gone out in a bonnet. So I guess because you're such a person who dresses with all of this style, and that's what your whole channel is about. So do your husband, I mean, just like in public, is he okay with it, or has he ever expressed anything to you? Like,
he's never really said anything. I don't go out in a bonnet. Now I may run an errand like dropping my daughter off at school or something where I'm not getting out. But when I go anywhere, I haven't really went out. Now I do have the wraps, the scarves that you wrap and you make the big ball in the front. Mm-hmm. Now I do have those. Now I'll wear that if I'm having like a bad hair day or something like that. Now I'll wear a wrap that goes with my outfit or something like that with the big hoop earrings to kind of tie it all in. Mm-hmm. But as far as just putting on my sleek cap and going out, no, I don't. And I've never really he's never really said anything about bonnets. And the girls, my girls, of course, I never let them do that. I don't know what they're doing in Houston now, but if they are out like that, it's not because they got it from their mama. But
yeah, I've never said anything to a black woman publicly about a bonnet. The only reason why I'm having this discussion with you all is because you all know me a little bit better. I would never, ever say anything to a black woman in public about a bonnet. That would just never happen. So I just want all of y'all to understand that. I would never say anything about that in public. And fuck them hoes. Them Kardashians is some hoes. I wish these hoes would come out with some bonnets and have all y'all looking. Now that's when I'm going to have something to say. Because if y'all pattern y'all life after them hoes, I'm going to have a major problem.
No.
And like Helen Mello said, there is a white lady got really bad flack because she was trying to keep her hairstyle up for her wedding. And so she created a bonnet, and everybody looked at the bonnet was like, black women made bonnets like that already. There's several bonnet companies, and they were giving it. And then she was charging like $88 for it. We're like, what the hell about that? Yes, this white lady made a bonnet because she was getting married, and she was like, "Oh, I wanted to." Instead of just going to the black hairstyle store, and get a beauty supply and grabbing a bonnet, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna create my own bonnet," and selling it for $88. I'm like, "Lady, no." Jeez. And everybody was like, "She didn't do nothing new. We got bonnets out here already and slap caps."
Right. So yeah, this was a good conversation. See, nobody was yelling at you. Yeah, nobody was yelling at you.
You didn't even have to be scared. She was all scared. She wouldn't drop the link.
No, because I couldn't tell because I was reading everybody's thing, and I'm just like, they don't like. I was like, they don't like my body.
Well, Kim, it's for you. I mean, if you're gonna wear it, it's you. You wear what you want to wear. It is what it is.
And then TeNika put on pep talk. Oh, she really don't like the body.
Yeah. Stop! Don't make excuses for it. If you walk out the door and it didn't mean you did it on purpose. Walk in that shit, girl.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, you can't.
Well, let me ask a question though. But Kim, would you literally put on an outfit to go somewhere and then put on that bonnet and with that outfit to like go take care of business and handle business? You would wear a bonnet to do that?
If I'm just going to the corner store and come right back to my house, yeah. But like me running up like all over town or something, like going to the bank, inside the bank.
Okay, and don't take offense at what I'm saying. So don't get mad. And I ain't trying to be shady. I'm just talking, and we just talking.
Okay.
Kim, when you go live, you have on the bonnet. You're not at the corner store. Thousands of people are going to see your videos.
Yes,
and you're okay.
That's what I thought. I was wearing a stylish head wrap that also worked double as a bonnet.
Girl, you know you ain't thought there was no stylish head wrap.
I'm just like, what?
And I wore my hoop earrings and wore my lipstick. So I guess I was wrong.
But you know what?
Okay.
You can tell that it's a sleep bonnet by the way that it's made. You know, by the way that it's made, you can tell it's a sleep bonnet because it has that the puff.
Okay,
you know,
but
the
you
wraps
know
really don't have the puff part. Yeah.
Okay. You on the kente cloth one has the puff too. Did you think that I slept in that one?
I don't know.
I bet you have.
I need to see it. I don't know.
And Kim, you know I know you, so don't you dare tell me. You trying to tell me you ain't never slept in that bonnet?
No, I've slept in that bonnet, but I was
exactly. So don't you dare try it. That's why I tell you, Kim, you be trying me.
I'm sleeping in it and I'm going out it. I thought it doubled as a hair wrap, but I guess not.
Oh my Lord, Kim.
Wow.
I tell you, Kim, you tickle me. You tickle me. Oh Lord, Kim.
If that works for you, Kim, then just don't make it a battle that you have to fight. Just do. If that's what you want to do, nobody can make you change that. So if that's what you want to do, don't come on and fight about it.
It's not. I mean, I guess I can say it's personal choice, but at the same time, I don't want people like, oh, I gotta do what Monique has to say because I'm not a queen if I go out in the bonnet. That's not.
But you're taking it personal.
I release you from all pressure.
Yeah,
at the end of this live, listen, everybody stretch your hand. If you watch on your phone or on your TV at your house, stretch your hand toward the screen because right now I'm going to pray the prayer release over Kim. I release all anxiety and pressure over you from having to feel any sort of type of way because you wear your bonnet. I release you in the name of Kobe Mitchell. Pastor Kobe Mitchell. I release you.
Oh my goodness.
Look, you are officially released.
You release, Kim.
This is your exodus.
Right?
You said in Kobe Mitchell name.
Well, if you saw him in that robe, if he didn't feel he didn't feel some type of way in that robe he was wearing.
What robe?
I'll have to I have to show it to you. But anyway, I mean, come on now. I release you. I don't want no woman. Nobody should ever feel like the whole pressure is on them. We just trying to get you to understand. Black people, we're viewed a certain type of way, and it's so hard to overcome some of this stuff. And some people don't be helping us. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I also feel like Monique talking about it and then posting that picture of that lady. Like, I don't feel like that makes it better. Like, she's like, oh, no shaming, but this is what I was talking about. I'm like, we knew what you were talking about. Why'd you put that lady ass up there like that? You don't know her.
I don't know why she posted it to make it better. She knew it wasn't going to make it better.
She's like,
she was trying to make a
point. This to me. Okay, I got sent the same picture. But you saw on my thumbnail what I did. I covered the lady's backside because I don't know her.
But why? The lady went out in public like that. She didn't feel no type of way. Why should it have to be covered? She went out in public like that. That's the other thing. Okay, as a male, let me ask y'all a question. See, that's no. Wait a minute, Kim. As a man, this is the thing about women I don't understand. You all put yourselves in outfits and hairdresses and all kinds of stuff. And then when people pay y'all attention, y'all try to act like y'all don't know why the attention is coming to you when you dress and carry yourselves certain types of ways. When you put yourself out in the public a certain type of way, people are going to address you how you put yourself out there like that. Why do people try to act like they don't understand that? Am I crazy or something?
No, but the point I was trying to make was the lady was wearing a swimsuit. And I said, whoever took her picture should have been her friend and went over and said, hey, you need to pull down your little camisole shirt or dress. But they didn't. They took her picture instead. And I said, even if I was a stranger, I would have spoken to the lady nice and told her about it. Because sometimes, I don't know. She needed her extra bag cost $75. So maybe she was thinking about that. But then someone to take that picture of her and then share it all over the world was like, okay, she came like out here on purpose in this environment. Mm-hmm. Did she also want it to be all over the internet too? Because I feel like
okay. Well, I get it. So she did put the woman on blast. Okay, I can understand that.
That's what I was like.
Okay.
That's what I didn't like. That's what and then what she wrote was like, oh, no shame here, but you were shaming the lady. You're like, this is what I was talking about. And I'm like, we all knew what you were talking about.
Okay. I got to ask you a question offline, like, Kim. I'm not going to ask.
Very elitist and just like, she wants to be this like, she's the judgmental Amy that we.
But wait a minute. But Kim, I got to ask you some stuff offline because I'm not going to start no fight again because I ain't going to have nobody coming for us. But in the beef sector and in this beefing back and forth with all these other vloggers, aren't certain pictures and things put up and people are fine with those people being put out to the whole wide world just because we don't have Okay, but wait a minute. We don't. No, she didn't like the bonnet. She didn't like the bonnet, so she put this picture up because.
Then why didn't she just show the top?
Some of us are comfortable
and not her ass too.
I guess she could. I guess she could have, but Monique is a little special. I'll just put it that way.
TA, I will say this. I will. One time when I was younger, I had my dress stuck in my when I was younger, we had to wear pantyhose. I had my dress stuck in my pantyhose, and I did not feel the air. And my mother had to tell me. So I don't know if the lady didn't feel the air back there. Maybe she didn't. But if the first bag is free and the second bag is $75, I'm probably not thinking about my ass at that point. But hey, I'm not the woman. I don't know. Maybe I'm making excuses. Let me stop. I'm just saying.
Oh, I mean, it's a thought.
Hello, Mello. You're so mad. Roxanne, you're supposed to come up here and cuss out Monique for me. Where'd she go?
I just think, and I want all Black women to know, anybody that listens to this show or comes behind this show, I love Black women. Y'all can have on a bonnet.
He really
y'all can have on sweatpants. I don't care. Only thing I'm saying is, just for the sake of this discussion, we're talking about how we're viewed as a people in society as a whole. And, and I guess sometimes I think when we have these open discussions, Black people, when we talk about things, a lot of times we think we're just talking to family. And that's the same thing about Monique. When Monique addresses these things, she's thinking she's just talking to Black people. And she's not understanding that her audience is wider and is a lot more global. So I get that. So that's another avenue and perspective that she needs to understand. It's better for her to get in intimate settings, maybe on her comedy stage that's full of Black people in Black room with Black people, and maybe have that discussion and maybe not always have to feel the need to put those things out in the public. So, but that's how I look at it. But
yeah. You make a good point, because now Black women at work gotta hear from colleagues. So what you think about Monique and the whole bonnet thing? Do you wear a bonnet? Like now we gotta have that conversation. I'm just like, Lord, I feel for anybody in the office right now.
Yeah, and any
Hopefully
black
they're
woman
home.
that goes to an office and somebody is bold enough to come up to them and ask them about a bonnet, they need to let their ass have it right then and there. Don't you? If you bold enough to come up to a black woman in an office setting and ask her a question about a damn bonnet, she need to lay your ass right in that boardroom, lay your ass out right then and there. Period.
Yeah. So, but that was my thing. I just had issues with Monique, and I'm like, oh, we still on the bonnet? And then you put this woman's picture up here. Do you know her?
I didn't even know she put it out again. So Monique can still talk about this bonnet?
Yeah, she put the picture. Look, she put this picture up. I just blocked the lady's ass because I didn't think the lady ass needed to be on the internet again, at least from me.
Is this the one that Darryl had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
She put it on her Instagram, Marcellus.
Darryl done sent this picture to Monique.
Oh Lord, I hope he did.
Darryl done sent this picture to Monique.
Lord.
And by the way, that's a swim.
I bet you he did, because y'all don't know Darryl be reaching far and wide.
Yes, he probably emailed her.
Now, really? Stop emailing Monique.
You know Darryl will send an email in a heartbeat.
I thought he just sent that.
He sure will. Look, that's why Matthew Russian is.
About it, Marcellus. I wasn't even planning on talking about this bonnet thing when Darryl sent it to me. Then I saw, I think it was Schuler King and Crank Lucas. Both were commenting that Monique had it on her Instagram. I said, let me go see it for myself because they.
Question. You know? Are those house shoes she's wearing?
Those are the little fuzzy flip flops, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay.
I don't
know.
All
right.
Look at
all right.
Look at
I don't know.
That's what I thought. I don't think Darryl was sending that.
I don't know, Darryl. I don't know about you because no. Whatever, Darryl, I know you, because you'll mess around and send this shit to DL Hughley and some of these other people, and next thing you know, it's all over the darn place.
DL Hughley did like Monique's picture.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, listen to me. This is Darryl. Y'all listen to me. I known you for a long time, Darryl. This is Darryl. The reason why the reason why Matthew Russian is free right now is because Darryl started emailing all them darn celebrities and all them darn people. How did Monique get this picture, Darryl? Because you had this picture and sent this picture to us long before this stuff ever came out. I want to know where she get this picture from.
Come on, Darryl.
This is Darryl all day. And don't try to deny it, because y'all gotta remember Darryl was a comedian too. Mm-hmm. He was a stand-up comic.
Send Darryl the link so Darryl can come and defend himself.
I want to know how she got this darn picture. Darryl, you full of it. I don't care what you say.
I made a point to say someone sent me this picture. Like she was absolving herself for posting it. Like, lady, you didn't have to post it though. That's what I don't understand.
Darryl, you sent this to DL Hughley and he sent it to her, didn't he?
I would definitely pray for her, Ava Collier. I would definitely do that.
Here go Darryl to my Jesus sent it to her, nigga.
Yeah, right.
Not the real Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh my God, Darryl. I done found you out. You guilty. You done sent this picture over to them people. Shame on you.
Please tell me, Darryl, you didn't do that.
He did. Yes, he did.
You didn't do that, did you?
Y'all go to hell. I ain't sent shit.
Darryl, how'd she get this picture then? Because you had this picture long before this. Because we've known about this picture for I don't know how long.
Jesus.
Okay, Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I ain't sent that woman nothing. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Did you? Oh, you didn't send it to her. Did you send it to DL Hughley?
I ain't sending nobody.
Okay.
Why I always got it seems to be a growing trend around here. I get blamed for everything other folks do. I ain't did shit.
Whatever, Darryl.
All I did was say I don't like bonnet. Bonnet's supposed to be in the house. You sleep with a head wrap like an African headdress. You wear that out in public. But a bonnet that you got from the wig market, you take your ass to bed with your pajamas and that shit. And I stand by what I say.
Darryl, how you like my new bonnet?
I ain't looking over there. I'm looking straight at my teeth. Take your ass to bed in there. That's all I'm gonna say. You get mad at me until you top your head catch fire. That's bedwear. That's not going to the grocery store, the gas station, or to the mailbox wear. You stay in the house.
What if I tie it to make it look more like a hair wrap?
I don't give a damn. You tied into a little rubber ducky. It's bedwear. I don't go outside in my pajamas. I don't even go to my car from my house in my pajamas. Pajamas.
Yeah, exactly, Darryl.
Talking
And
about
do-rags,
bonnet.
all of that is bedwear.
Okay.
Period.
So my kente cloth wrap is okay for me to go out, but not this one. That's what you're
Say
saying.
what now?
So my kente cloth bonnet.
Oh, that's the
Kente.
head wrap. Just because
Yeah.
the kente cloth, that don't make it a outwear, because they make them at the wig market too, where you go to bed on them. But the color of the cloth ain't got to do with it. A bonnet is for bedwear. A head wrap is you can wear like that thing Erykah Badu be wearing. That's a head wrap. You wear that outside. You don't wear your bonnet that you hold your hair rollers and your curls in with, and your twist or whatever else you got to keep it from getting matted while you sleep. That's bedwear. And you ain't no.
But you told me my last wrap was a head wrap, not a bonnet. Now you're changing it.
What? The Zamunda head wrap that I teased you about when I said a beautiful day Zamunda. That's bedwear, dear. That ain't changed.
You said it was.
I said it's a nice little bonnet, but you go your happy tail to bed with your Zamunda head wrap.
You told me last night that was a head wrap, not a
head wrap is for what Erykah Badu wear, and you seen Jill Scott.
Now we changing.
You go to I ain't changing that. You ain't
gonna. No, I heard you.
I don't do niggerdom. I told y'all that from years ago. I don't do niggerdom. That's niggerdom.
You're like, damn, that's not a bonnet.
Pajamas, flip flops, and all that stuff.
Kim, yes, you might have heard him say it, Kim, but he was having a moment. He doesn't believe that is a head wrap. So, Kim, understand, going forward, Darryl does not believe that is a head wrap. Okay. I love Kim. Kim is something else.
He tries. When I tell you she's an activist, you are the Bonnet.
Is she not though?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
I just want Monique to leave the Bonnet community alone.
No, I want Monique to put her foot on the gas and on their neck at the same time and beat their ass with an extension cord. Somebody got to speak up because we tired of.
See what I said about the pressure?
I sure hate a nigga. I said, and I stand by it. And power to the people. I'm tired of that hood shit. I'm a college educated man. I'm tired of hood niggas. And I'm tired of hood niggas shit making the rest of us look bad. Fuck them bonnets, fuck them goddamn do-rags, flip-flops, pajama pants. I hope all their ass catch fire. I said it and you can quote me on it. Fuck them.
The doors of the
well, all right.
If there be one today that wears not bonnets outside their home, please come.
Let there be one.
Niggas fuck up a wet dream. I'm tired of niggas. Tired. Hope all of them die.
Well, Kim, here's another thing. If you're gonna talk about this, Kim, I think you need to write down, and I'm gonna end my comments on this. Seriously. I want y'all to write down all the stigmas that y'all feel like and the pressures you feel like come with this bonnet and have a discussion, have a real open discussion about that. Because what Darryl is actually saying, but he's not saying, when he says he's tired of the niggerdom, that's the stigma and the stuff that they attach to it. And you mentioned this earlier in your program where you talked about elitism. Remember when you were talking about elitism? I think that plays a part, and you need to be able to speak to that and put that into a context and have a legitimate discussion about that. So if you're gonna talk about it from that vantage point. Because Darryl, just because you college educated, and see, this is what let me explain something to you. Darryl, this what makes poor black people hate folks that got a little bit of something, because they feel like the moment we start talking, that we're talking down to them, and they look at that as being spoken down to. And you have to be careful how you address that kind of statement, because poor black people are going to be thinking, oh well, just because I didn't go to the school, and obviously, well, whatever, Christine, because I wear my Adidas shoes with my socks. I sure do. I wear my Adidas flippers with my socks. I really do.
Sagging pants, slides, basketball shorts,
Is that negative? Because I wear my socks with my flip flops. Like, I don't wear flip flops. The thing in between your toes. I can't do that, but.
I'm talking about them jokers out there, them basketball shorts to their knees, wife beaters, do-rags, and Newports, and Black and Miles behind their ear, and gold teefuses. I'm sick of niggerdom. I don't care if you're a PhD or a high school dropout or a 7th grade dropout, and you're a holistic healer. I'm tired of niggerdom.
Oh, Lord.
I'm tired of niggerdom.
Oh, Lord.
I'm tired of niggerdom. I'm tired of other people making the rest of us look bad and bringing shame on our race. Sit your ass down. Have some damn pride in yourself, your God, your family, your race. Don't do, if you know it's going to bring shame to the rest of us, sit your monkey ass down. It's time for
respective
the rest of us
angle
to know better, to call these fools out on the carpet and be like, look, nigga, you making the rest of us look bad because you acting like a nigga. We are not niggas. If y'all want to be niggas, go over there and start your own country somewhere. All of y'all get over there and sit down and be stupid together. The rest of us want to be something in life. And we don't need the rest of you making us look bad. We tired of it. But see, they're going out here unchecked because the people like us that know better are not speaking up. And then one of us speak up, the others want to tear them down. No, Monique is 110% right. Have some pride in yourself, your family, your race, and God Almighty. You know it ain't right. Damn it, don't do it. Ain't no excuse for that. Coming outside in your pajamas, do-rags, and bonnets, sagging pants, and all that other stuff. The first thing they see, they think all of us look like that. They think all of us act like that, and it's not the case. We are a dignified people, and it's time we get back to that. And ain't no excuse for it. Ain't no justification. Oh, I'm just going to the store to get a soda or what. No, put on your clothes. Dress up. You don't have to be in a suit and tie, but look presentable. That is not presentable. What that woman had on getting on a damn airplane, stuff up her ass, house slippers, a bonnet, and a too tight shirt. That's an embarrassment to everybody that's raised her from the birth to her adult age. It is an embarrassment to her.
And I thought they stopped letting you get on the planes with shoes like that. You're not even supposed to be allowed to get on the plane with shoes like that. It's against the rules, right?
It depends on the airline. They feel like
probably depends on the airline.
Because when I fly to keep from having to take all my stuff off in and out the airplane, in the summertime or if it's warm, I'll wear my flip-flops and I won't even put socks on, but I'll have on short pants or something so I can get on the plane. Don't have to be stripping out of everything. But in the wintertime, I'll fly, but I'll still wear flip-flops, but I'll have on, unless it's snowing outside where I'm going, and but I have my boots in my bag and I put them on when I land. But I try to be as quick as I can getting in and out the airport. Like I wear jogging pants and some flip-flops or something and a nice t-shirt. And in the wintertime, I wear a sweatshirt. So I don't have to be taking belts off and all this jewelry and all that stuff that bags it up. The less you go through the thing, the quicker you get to the medical test.
Well, I gotta say, respective angle. I'm gonna answer your question. Respective angle. Sometimes I do wear my slippers and socks outside. So if that makes me with the niggerdom, I promise y'all I will never do that again. I didn't know anything was wrong with that. That just be what I be wearing. It's just what I wear for the day. Those are just the shoes I have on. I didn't know that was like.
No, you missed what I'm saying. I'm talking about them jokers you see on the corner with them long basketball shorts.
No, but
forming meals that be wearing to their knees, and then them footies and them flip-flops and a do-rag and a wife beat on a Newport or doggone Black and Miles stuck behind their ear. And then the
I don't be going outside looking like that. No.
You know me.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about if you got on a nice casual pair of khakis or something and you just being comfortable and you got on some flip-flops and your socks. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about if you just look like a drive-by shooting ass dude, you're on the corner with a do-rag, a wife beater, some sagging basketball shorts, your underwear showing, and you blowing black and mild smoke or Newport smoke. Yeah, you looking like you just robbed a check cash. That's what I'm talking about.
I get it.
Cash your place.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just sick of
I got another question.
I'm just sick of
Miss Furlow Speak says, I'm not telling nobody to stop wearing bonnets because of Pharaoh. Let them BG8. I don't know what that means. Y'all know I don't. Y'all know I don't be.
Great.
Oh, be great. Oh, okay. See, y'all know I don't
She
be
said
knowing.
you can wear your
Okay.
socks with your flip flops if you want to, Marcellus.
Okay. Look, well, when I say McCray Kings, when I say flip flops, I don't wear flip flops. When y'all say flip flops is the stuff y'all have in between y'all toes. I don't wear flip flops. I've never owned flip flops. I don't wear flip flops.
The slides.
I wear slides.
Slides. Okay.
Yeah, I don't wear flip flops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear flip flops. This is California. Shit, what the hell I look like going outside with some flip flops on and socks? You look like a fool.
I bought him Nike slides.
But yeah,
well, Miss Furlow Speak says it's still the same. All right then. Well, I guess I won't be wearing that no more.
She had slides on.
Who has slides on?
Yeah, but she didn't have on no socks, so I thought those were sandals. Didn't you say they were sandals?
She says no. I'm talking about Nike slides that's just ghetto. Damn.
Okay, if y'all say it's ghetto.
It's kind of fashion show segment.
That slides with
socks on Tuesday. Like this is the do's and don'ts. We're not gonna go out with this. Good night. Make a list.
Prison culture. Yeah, oh shit.
That's where it came from. That's what sagging pants and them flip flops.
I know sagging pants came from there.
When you go to prison, they give you a jumpsuit or they give you a hospital out setup, some scrubs, and you get some white socks and you get some slides, and that's when you put your socks on, you put your slides on, and you go to your cell. You grab your sheet, your fitted sheet, and that damn blanket, and that roll up mattress is about as thick as a wallet. If you
oh Lord, stop talking, Darryl. You going down memory lane. You having a flashback. Stop it right now. Okay, because I don't want to go down this road now.
I rose above it. I feel fine.
Okay.
Darryl, well, thank you, Marcellus. Thank you, TeNika, and thank you, Darryl, for giving me your opinion. I'm sorry, I should have let Roxanne up sooner. I was waiting, and I dropped the link, so she said it's okay. Thank you to Hello Mellow, Respective Angle, Christine Parks, Wanna Know Love, Nique, Shenette, my mods, Miss Furlow Speak, Suki B, Ava. Y'all pray for Ava, sister. Butterfly. Who else? Raya Sunshine, Trisha Chanel, Uncle Fred Samuel, the McCray King, Flora Veritas, T.A. And if I forget, Speak Your Truth, Roxanne. Y'all, please go watch her. Where's Roxanne? Roxanne, please put the link to your video from yesterday in the chat. Darryl, do you have your?
No, I don't have one. I'm laying here on this couch chilling.
No,
but you are going live tomorrow, right?
Going live tomorrow, correct?
8 o'clock tomorrow night on both them channels.
Okay, let me put it in the chat.
I'm gonna get them niggas.
Yeah, Darryl.
Oh Lord.
So it seems I have to have a controversial topic to get y'all to come over here more often.
No, you just have to have a topic that we interested in talking about.
I see. Wait, I think Darryl sent me. You sent me your link, huh, Darryl?
What?
Didn't you send us your link to your video?
No, I didn't send nothing. I've been sitting there smoking.
Oh, can you put it in the chat?
No, he don't have it.
My phone in my left hand and my cigar in my right hand.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Everybody know where I be on Wednesday night at 8:00. Come see me. I'm gonna get them niggas.
Get him, Darryl.
Oh Lord! Well, since I'm leaving and we about to end the show, I guess I should go on and do it.
What?
Any last words you say? All my last words are Humalaya, bin goo, Humani,
In the bongo, the
Darryl, I can't stand your ass.
Now, Mookie, put your link in here. Darryl is coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern Wednesday, and Mookie is coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern, or is it 7 p.m. Eastern? 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Oh, thank you, Christine. Please check out Secret Trip with Roxanne. She had a really good show yesterday about modesty, right?
Oh yeah, that was a good conversation. The one that we had last week was so good. That was so good.
So, all right. Well, thank you both so much for joining me today. Thank you, TeNika, Shenette, for coming up. I really enjoyed your talk. You and Marcellus and Darryl really got me thinking over here. Are you okay, Darryl? You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'm laid back now. I'm good.
That damn Darryl is a fool.
Greetings, my prince. Mr. Money.
Me too. Bonnet don't love me too. Yeah, too. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much.
I think Mookie's having a special guest. I think Pastor Mitchell, him and Pastor Mitchell is going live. They're going live. So him, Pastor Mitchell, and what's that other one's name? What's the other boy's name?
Good night, everybody.
What's that other boy's name?